Twitch is live, YouTube is live, Kick is live. Okay. Give me a moment to verify that all this is working on all 3 platforms. Dude, this is my first triple stream. This is the first triple stream I've ever done. Hold on, let me refresh this. Check, check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. I gotta make sure this works. Okay, Kick is working. Let me go to YouTube. Am I live on YT? I have no idea whether I am or not. Can I not, okay, give this a second. This should work. Says I'm live. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Check Y. Check K. It's working. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever triple stream. Okay. Okay, we are emoji blow kit. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. Okay. We might need to I might need to just keep the YT chat open. Check, 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 check. Okay, hold on, hold on. Let me make sure that this is working, and then we'll get back to it. Check K. Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. Is this working? I don't think this is working. Let me refresh. Okay. Check Y. And then in Twitch we will hit check T. Okay, now let me check SE. We have a check Y, we have a check K, and we have a check T. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first try stream. We are doing well. We are public on YouTube, public on Kick, and public on Twitch. Thank you guys for joining. I will be back momentarily, and then we will get started in more League of Legends, and you guys will see how to not play this game. Thank you very much. Yes. BRB. Okay. All right, I'm gonna turn this lamp off though. But I feel like now I'm not gonna be able to play like music and shit because YouTube is really bad about that. So yeah. Yes, triple stream. Yeah, you're right, my man. Okay, yeah, let's play another one. We're gonna play one more and then we'll start playing the Blair Witch. We got both the kitty cats inside, so they're not gonna be cold tonight for sure. Let's get it. Welcome everyone. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, triple stream. Oh yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, triple stream. You know it. YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Yes, sir. That's how we roll now. We don't just do 1 or 2, we do 3. Yeah, we do all 3 now. Yes, sir. I finally got YouTube working. So now with the click of a button, I can do all 3 and combine all the chats. Yes, sir, Bryant. You already know. That's how we do. So now we're about to get our ass beat in League of Legends. The first volume or the first season? Because I hope I didn't spoil anything for you. But I love Chainsaw Man, bro. That shit's so good, man. I love all the characters. I'm sorry, dude. I really am. I'm sorry. I didn't even remember that you were into it. Okay, just try and forget anything I said. I'm not going to tell you anything else. I'm just going to tell you Power is hot. Makima is the baddest bitch ever. And that's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you anything else about anything else. So you're going to have to figure out everything for yourself. Yeah, see, exactly. Never forget. Exactly. Never forget, bro. Nah, but seriously, I watched the first episode and then I was literally physically unable to stop watching until I ran out of material to watch. Yeah, she doesn't. Well, she's a fiend, right? Power's hot, but she's a fiend. And she uses never mind. I'm not going to tell you what else she does because you probably ain't there yet. But she is hot, right? I think we can both agree on that. She's also a great character. Like, Power is just a great character overall. Like, I feel like she adds presence to the show. But Chris hates on Makima, and I don't get it. I'm at the part where she lets down. Okay, so you do know. Okay, so you do know. Okay, so the padding falls out of her shit. And she's like, "Is this not the most pleasurable experience ever?" Yeah, okay, so you know. Yeah. But yeah, Chris hates on Makima, and I don't get it. Chris thinks Makima's mid, and I'm unable. Who, Makima or Power? Which one? Makima got both, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Makima got both. Does she not? Dude, Makima, she's like S tier. S plus. She do, though. Nah, they both do, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but Power not as much. Yeah, I agree. I think she is very beautiful. I think the character design for Power Himone and Makima are fantastic. Seriously. Like I think even for the male characters, I think the design in Chainsaw Man is fantastic. Like seriously. Like bro, when I tell you there's not many series that I've sat there. Is Himone the scared? No. Hinome is the one with the eye patch. Hinome is the one that likes Aki. Yeah. No, Hinome is a... Oh, man. I'm not going to say anything else, but Hinome is a great character, man. And I think once you get to the part in the story that I'm past, I think, honestly, to make you cry. Because her character was developed so well. Like, the story really made you care about her character. And, like, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Like, I cannot wait till season 2. My brother confirmed for me that the Chainsaw Man movie that they have right now is actually right after season 1. So I need to get caught up on that. What does it say? I'm thinking about reading it, but then again, I heard the anime is the better option. I can't confirm. I will tell you straight up that I'm more of a manga guy than I am an anime guy, because the manga always gives you a wider field of expression than an anime will, because you're in the manga, you read the detail and you see the imagery, but your brain fills in the rest, right? Whereas the anime does that for you. So it really just depends on your preference. Like I said, I can't tell you which one is better or worse. Not that I think one is better or worse, but it's so quickly paced. I'm assuming you meant paced in the manga. Yeah, and like I've had the opportunity to read the manga, but I just haven't. Like I've been so backed up with reading, and I really don't have an excuse anymore. But man, when I tell you I watched one episode and then was hooked, like I literally watched one episode and then watched the rest of the season that night. In one session. Like I loved it, bro. Like I was hooked after I watched one. It was so good. It was so enjoyable too. Like it was funny. It made you care about the characters. The characters were good looking. I mean, like, it made you give a shit about the characters, right? Like, they were pretty, they were funny. It was just fantastic overall, right? I'm about to get smoked. Oh, I need to get out of here. Die, bitch. Good job, you died too. Denji's 100% Mexican? You think so? Do you think so? An enemy has been slain. He acts I mean, does he though? I don't really know. I just think it's funny how his entire storyline is just motivated by groping Makima. I just think that's amazing. I think it's funny as hell. But not only that, but power gives him what he wants, right? But then the shit falls out of her fucking... What is it? The Spanish dub makes him super Mexican? I would imagine so, right? I should watch Did you watch it in Spanish or did you watch it in English? Like the first time. Which one did you watch it in the first time? Because obviously I've not watched it in the Spanish dub. But I could see how it'd be very what is the word? Not extrasensory. I don't know why. Enthusiastic. English, but I've seen the clips in Spanish, but I only watched the first episode. So you've only seen the first episode? An ally has been slain. Like he uses the Mexican slangs, it's crazy. Well, I mean that definitely, I would consider that as a good dub, right? If he's using the Mexican slangs, then they definitely did their research to dub it, right? I would say that would be a Spanish dub. Okay. Okay, so we're holy shit. In the anime, yeah, but I'm starting volume 2 now where Makima got him riled. Okay. Okay, yeah, I know what you're saying. Where she like bites on his finger and whatnot. Just say yes if that's where you're at. Just say yes. Cause I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about, right? Yeah. To kill the okay, yeah. Okay, so that's literally exactly where you're at. Can I ask you something? As a male, how can you watch that scene and be like, that didn't grab my attention? Give me your honest opinion. How can you say as a male that didn't? Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen the fight either. Don't let me get you wrong. Like I'm not that far ahead of you, right? But I'm just saying, like as a male watcher, yeah, no, me too. Okay, right? I was like, oh yeah, nah, for real, jaw drop, literally, yeah. It was good though, but it wasn't overly like inappropriate or like lewd or anything like that, right? Even with the power scene, it's back to back in the manga. Oh yeah, I bet. And see, part of me regrets not like reading Chainsaw Man before watching it is because if I started reading it, right, I would be able to. I'm sure the manga is way ahead of the show, right? At this point, way ahead. It's gotta be. Because this originally dropped in like 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not 100% certain whether that's correct or not. But yeah, even Power, I think Power started off as like a sexual theme, and then she became more and more like comedy relief while also being cute, right? It works because they're all consenting adults, yeah, which is something I shouldn't say, lol, anime is just weird. Like, well, I mean, you're not wrong, though, because, I mean, there's definitely anime out there that kind of leaves that whole situation in a gray area, which I think is kind of harmful for the community, if I do use my honest opinion. But nah, with what you're saying about Chainsaw Man, you're 100% correct. Yeah, and I appreciate that. Right, is because like the way they design their characters. Yeah, I mean they're attractive. They're designed like grown women. I mean it's not the kind of series where you can be like, oh okay, lolly, this that, right? Whereas there are some series out there that are like that, unfortunately. I also know when it came out, but yeah, I'm gonna read it first, then watch it. I highly recommend that because normally that's the way I go about anime and manga is I'll read it first and then I'll watch it. So yeah, that's the way I recommend it, is because honestly, most times I'll find that the manga is more in depth with the story. Like the manga will give you a better understanding of what's going on. But if you're the kind of person that doesn't like to use their imagination when they read a book, then you're going to want to watch the anime, right? But see, I'm the person to where when I read a novel or a manga, for example, I like to use my imagination to fill in the detail. Hold on, give me 1 second. I like Dandadan, but like damn bro, they should have made it into college age because damn, they're weird about it. Yeah, and see that's the thing is there are people out there who are weird about it. And obviously I'm not defending that, but I will say in Japan it is a different culture, you know, and this is something I'm not going to get into a lot while streaming, but I will say it is a different culture, right? I mean, there's a difference between cute culture, and I forget the word for that in Japanese. It's not kawaii. It's a different term, but there's a difference between that and say something like a lolicon, right? There is a difference between the two, and I'll find the word and I'll get back to you on that. But there is a difference between the two, and I think we all know this at this point. But yeah, I mean, there are some animes out there that do kind of, they don't necessarily promote that kind of behavior, but they don't necessarily doubt it either, right? They don't necessarily put it down. I'm about to die. Leave! Okay, whatever. That's fine. Hold on. Okay, I got 18 seconds. Give me 1 second, and let me see if I can't pull up this word real quick. It starts with a B. What is the word? Japanese for cute. No, that's not it. It starts with a B. Also, why is this broken? I think my YouTube is broken. Get out of here, Steam. No. Okay, it's back. I'll find that for you, and I'll get back to you on that one, because I have it in my notes somewhere, because this is Bonobo. Is it Bonobo? Is it Bonobo? Cause that sounds correct. I think it is Bonobo.
Enemy rampage.
Bonobo. Japanese. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me. That can't be correct. Not because I think what you said is wrong, but because I think what I typed is wrong, and that if I don't sit here and move in League, I'll get banned. It's something like that, my guy, and I will figure it out. As soon as this game is over, I'm gonna figure out what it is, because you're very close. But it's something like there's a difference between, like, I'm gonna make sure I phrase this very carefully, right? There's a difference between sexualizing an anime character and thinking that a younger looking anime character is cute, right? Okay, there's a difference between the two, and you are the decision maker in that choice, right? Obviously, if you look at a young looking little girl, and you sexualize them, that's fucked up, right? That's fucked up. We can all agree on that 100%. However, if you look at a little anime character and they're not like that and they're just cute, there's a difference, right? You can look at something and think it's cute, and then you can look at it and see it in a sexual manner, right? Okay, and there's a big difference there, right? You can think something is cute without wanting to fuck it, okay? I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, this is kind of going off the deep end here, but I think you get what I'm saying, and I think most people who see this will agree and understand what I'm saying, right? But just because you think something is cute doesn't mean... Golly, I have 6,000 fucking gold? Jesus. Sorry, man. Hold on, let me spin this gold real quick. Let me get this music out of here. But yeah, just because you think something is cute doesn't mean that you want to fuck it. Okay, like I think we can just say that for certain. Let me get this out of here. It is the internet. being created. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, the internet's, hold on, it falls on the creator and how the creator writes and draws it. I 100% agree with you, actually. I don't think that I can agree on something easier than what you just said. Because the thing is, if you're creating a new original character and you're drawing a super lewd not the internet, the intent. Yeah. It all depends on the intent, right? So like if you draw like a super lewd ass character with blah blah blah, titty hanging out, blah blah blah, whatever, right? Obviously that's going to have a different impact on people than like a cute little girl with like a little like bear plushie and like some cat ears, right? That's going to have a completely different intent than like say like a Nike character with like titty hanging out and blah 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 and like here I'll give you a VTuber example. I mean, yeah, the internet will be what it will be. I mean, yeah, but as far as like intent, that's where it becomes different. Okay, it's because like I'll give you a perfect example. Hey Momo. Momo is the cutest kitty cat. I'll give you an example, right? Look at a VTuber like Samiko Saba. Then look at a VTuber like Shy Lily. One is intentionally... yo, rip that shit, Bubba. Rip that shit. You already know. Rip that shit. But you feel me? Like, look at a VTuber like Shy Lily, okay, who is intentionally sexualized, right? I mean, let's just be honest. Okay, she is. And then look at Samiko Saba. Samiko Saba's entire design is just to be cute, right? She's not meant to be seen that way. But she is cute and she is attractive, right? Do you kind of get like the trade-off that I'm kind of going after here? Like there's a major difference. And trust me, I like both VTubers, but one of them is specifically designed for adults and the other is not. Now I see what you're coming from. Yeah. That's kind of, and I know I could have given that in a better perspective. Oh shit. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. This is going to be a loser game anyway. I see where you're coming from. Yeah, but I don't know, and that's kind of why it makes me mad when people who watch VTubers, like people come after them being like, "Oh, well you little girl profile pic," like blah, 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 blah. Well, like, it's like no, not really, because it's like the same thing as like you have a daughter, right? You look at her and you think she's cute, right? You think she's cute because she's little, she's harmless, she's cute. And then you look at like a grown woman and she's like, "Oh, this is an attractive person in a different way," right? I mean, it's like it's as long as you're not harming anyone, exactly. And like I think that's what people kind of misunderstand about this is like there's different ways. Like just because you say something is cute doesn't mean you look at that cute thing in a sexual way, right? And I feel like I shouldn't even have to say that. Like I feel like just me feeling like I have to say that is just wrong in itself, but it's really not. Now don't get me wrong, there are some creeps and weirdos out there who live and see the world like that, and that's unfortunate. Oh shit, let me not get kicked. Let me not get banned for being AFK and spawn. Dude, bro, I got 5,000 points. I've not even spent none of it. But you get what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing like from Anya, with Anya from fucking Spy Family. She's adorable. She's absolutely adorable. And her little character is so cute, right? But she's like a comedy relief character. I mean, she's not meant to be interpreted in the same way as someone like Shy Lily. Or like for example, like Scooch-chan, or like you name the VTuber, and I can name you a counter example, right? I feel like you're kind of picking up on what I'm trying to say, right? It's just kind of sad. It's because, like, unfortunately, there are people out there who are like that. But in all reality, I feel like the majority of the fans are not like that. And that's what's really disheartening, is because there are people genuinely out there who like kawaii culture, who like the cute culture, or like the cute anime style, right? And this is the point in the conversation where I wish I could recall this, the exact word that we're thinking of. It starts with a B, but I cannot remember what in the hell the word actually is. Also, we're 0-4. Just try and, ignore the top right of the screen and pretend it's not there. Pretend that's just like, random numbers, right? Just like random numbers, and it'll matter. It'll matter. No, our turret has not been destroyed. I don't know what you're talking about.
Every animal hungers for
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. But yeah, my whole point is, like, there's a difference between someone being, like, sexually attracted to something versus someone thinking something is cute, right? And I feel like anime gets a lot of hate for one of those sides of that argument, which is justified, which is 100% justified. I mean, bro, if you're out there and you really believe in that shit and you really see the world like that, you're wrong. You deserve to get your ass beaten. You deserve to go to jail. You deserve to get the goddamn teeth smacked out of your face and all that shit. But if you sit there and watch an anime like Spy Family and you see Anya Forger and you say, oh, she's cute, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to be real. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Because she is cute. She's a little girl. She's fucking Lloyd Forger's daughter. She's cute. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But and see, that's where the thing comes in, is like, I understand where some people come in, and it's unfortunate that perspective is real, but it's just like, damn, man, it's just like, not everybody's like that. Some people see a character in an anime and they just think they're cute without sexualizing them, and that's kind of my biggest point. And I feel like that's the best, like, perspective that I can give. Cause, like, obviously I could go, like, on Twitter or some fuck shit and say that exact thing, and people are gonna come at me like, oh, you know, like, it's just because people are stupid. Oh wait, let me get that off the screen. I don't know why I freak out whenever I put that Discord on the screen. Obviously, I'm trying not to do it, but I mean, there ain't nothing there that's, Man Kiss Gorilla. Look at this. Is that Uncle Iroh? Uncle Iroh from fucking Avatar? I think it is. But regardless. Hold on, I gotta see what these kitty cats are doing. Kitty cats, what are you doing? What are you doing, kitty cats? You thought I wasn't paying attention. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, kitty cats. Here, I'll turn my light on. I'll give you an example, okay? I literally behind me. Hold on. Back there. I have a whole shelf full of shit. Hey, yo, Mike Phantom, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying the show. Yeah, definitely. For example, like, I'll pull out a volume from Spy X Family, And what's like a more like adult themed manga that I can pull from? That's not like super inappropriate to show on theme. On not theme, but stream. Hold on. I got you an easy one. I guarantee you, look, listen. I can pull out any manga from the Spy Family series and show you any page with Anya in it, and it's just cute. It's innocently cute, right? 100% innocently cute. So let me do that real quick. Let's go. Okay. This is the first one I grabbed. This is number 4. This is Spy Family volume number 4. Can you guys see that? I'm sorry the focus is so bad. Trust me, I'm gonna be working on that in the next week or so to make that better. Okay, I promise. Because that's probably my weakest point production wise. I'm gonna flip through this randomly, and stop at a random point. Okay, guys, type in the chat, type a number, and that number is gonna be the number of seconds that I flip through the pages for. How about that? Can you guys do that for me? Let's say like 1 through 10. Just pick any number, and the first number that I see in the chat is going to be the number that I pick. How about that? See, I'll go ahead. I'll wait. Again, this is Spy Family Volume 4. Just so y'all can see it. See, I'll go ahead and y'all type a number in the chat, and I'll go ahead and I will pick that first. Whatever number that I see first, I will pick. Holy fuck, this YouTube stream is so far behind. Holy hell. Holy hell. Okay, whatever. Y'all ain't picking a number, so I'll go ahead and do it. Okay. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to move the mic forward a little bit, so it's right in front of my mouth. Okay, look. Can you guys see that my eyes are closed? If I close my eyes, can y'all see that? Oh God, that's really loose. Okay, hold on. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to like flip through the pages, and I'm going to stop my thumb at a random page, and we're going to look at that page, and we're going to evaluate it, okay? Alright, here we go. 3, 2, wait. Before we start, we're going to go for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting from the beginning, okay? So this is a manga. Obviously, it starts from the right-hand side and goes left, okay? So, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to look at this page. I just got to hope that trap I threw together does the trick. And then Anya says, so that explosion is his doing? Come and look for me, you stupid pigs. Obviously, he's getting, like, chased down by some, like, enemy spies or something, right? The second you step through our hideout door, boom. That building over there, it shows, let's see. I don't think you're going to be able to see that too well. Let's see, okay, there might be some collateral damage, but it's all for the greater good. Yeah. Basically, what I'm looking for is like a cute scene of Anya, right? And when we have to hurry, sniff, sniff, that's Bond. I'll blow it up if I open it. Yeah. Just looking for a cute scene, right? When Papa gets here, I could tell him not to open it, but then he'd figure out stuff and he might get rid of me. Okay, so this is like the part where Anya is trying to prevent Lloyd from figuring out that she's a psychic, right? Let me see if I can't find a better scene, because this is kind of in the middle of like an action sequence. Let me see if I can find something a little bit easier, easilier digested, right? Because this is a manga, for crying out loud. I mean, just look, right? Can you guys even tell what that says? Like, this is her when she meets Bond for the first time, and then Bond ends up being like a psychic dog and saves her, right? Like, just fuck it. My whole point is, it all depends on like artist intent, right? If an artist has an intent to make a character sexualized, they're going to do so. However, if an artist has a point in making a character just cute, they're going to do so, because there is a difference. 100%, there is a difference between a character being cute and a character being sexualized. Okay? I literally, and I don't care. Like, you guys can sit here, if you guys want to talk about this subject more, that's fine. Okay, if you guys want to sit here and clarify my meaning on this, that's fine. Okay, but my whole meaning is, there is a difference between a character being sexualized and a character being cute. Okay? And I feel like the majority of people who hate on guys who watch anime, or girls who watch anime, or guys that read manga, or girls that read manga, that's their main point, okay? So I want to clarify that, and like I said, if you guys want to discuss this topic further, excuse me, that's fine, right? Is because I can give you clear points backing each side of this argument, okay? And I don't mind doing that. Is because I feel like this is something that needs to be talked about more, is because so many people are willing to talk shit about this kind of subject of entertainment, to the point to where they just blindly repeat shit that other people say. And you know what? That's fine. But the moment that you come at me with that shit, I'm going to come back at you with a logical rebuttal that shows you why there's a difference between the two, and that why I'm not one of the people that just sexualizes any character, right? Like, I mean, damn, bro. Like you just listen to what you're saying. Like, not everybody's like that, you know? Like some people can just see a cute anime character and be like, oh, she's cute. That doesn't mean I want to fuck her. Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting clipped at this point, and like I said, that's fine. That's fine. But my whole point is, and this is where I'm going to end off before I start the Blair Witch, okay? Because it's actually not as late as I thought it was. It's only 8:11. I thought it was like 9:11. Wink, wink. I thought it was like 9:11. But it's 8:11. Okay, so here's the deal. I'll go ahead and end this conversation here. Hopefully you guys understand what I mean by this. Spy Family is a fantastic example on a character being cute versus sexualized, and hopefully that's obvious. If not, that's going to be a whole different video. But yeah, I mean, like, come on, guys. Just because somebody thinks that an anime character is cute doesn't mean that they are sexualizing that character in their mind. And I think that honestly does the entire industry and genre a disservice once you combine the two associations. Me personally, in my opinion, I don't think that's right. And matter of fact, if anything, I think that's wrong. But But yeah, thanks for you guys at least like listening to my perspective on this. I mean, obviously people might be out there that disagree with me. There might be people out there who straight up think that I'm wrong. That's fine. If you guys feel that way, type it in the comments. I will respond to you. We can talk about this. And matter of fact, next stream, if I have any comments that are majorly upvoted, we can talk about this. That's fine. I'm not opposed to sitting here listening to the community and what they think. I'm not opposed to that. I want to make that clear, okay? If you guys disagree with me, make it known and we can talk about this, okay? But I don't want anyone in this community sitting here saying stuff that is unbacked by evidence and that the rest of the community does not agree with, okay? All right. So I'm going to put this away and we're going to change the subject and we're going to start playing some Blair Witch, all right? Okay. Like I said, if there's anyone in the comments or in the chat that disagrees, we can talk about this, and that's fine because I'm open to discussion. I'm not going to just sit here and say, oh, you disagree with me, blah, 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 like, oh, you're banned. No, I'm willing to listen to what you guys have to say, okay? Okay? And I feel like that's one of the benefits of being a content creator is because you have that opportunity to get in touch with the community and understand what they like, understand how they feel, and understand what they think about the future going forward for that subject, okay? All right. Let me put this back and then we'll get Blair Witch going forward. But yeah, I mean thank you guys for listening, right? Because at the same time, there's a lot of people out there who just immediately, they hear anime and they're like, oh, blah, 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 oh my god, that guy's a creep, right? Blah, 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 blah. Like no. I mean, I've already sat here and explained this shit for like 45 minutes, right? I mean, damn. Like there's more people out there who have explained this better than I have. But it's just, it's 8:14 Eastern, and I don't feel like going any deeper. I don't feel like scraping the bottom of the barrel because I feel like I've already scraped the best out of the subject, right? I mean, we've sat here and scraped for like 30 minutes, okay? Like, whatever you guys wanted to get out of this, you've gotten out of it by now, okay? Hold on 1 second. Alright. So, give me less than 10 minutes intermission. And then we'll play some Blair Witch. Because I'm not going to bullshit you. Like I said, okay. We're playing a horror game tonight. Okay. It's 8:16. We're playing the Blair Witch tonight. We're not bullshitting. This is the first night that we're triple streaming. We've got YouTube, we got Kick, and we got fucking Twitch going live, okay? So we're doing this tonight. Okay? Thank you. And listen, if there's anybody who's been here since the start, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys being civil about this conversation, because at the end of the day, I'm not sitting here trying to say, oh, blah blah blah, this person's wrong, this person's right, okay? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give everyone the opportunity to witness this topic from a different perspective, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Let me specify that treating characters that are designed as young girls in anime is wrong. Treating them in a sexual manner is fucking wrong. You should feel disgusted with yourself. I'm very disheartened by the fact that you do this, if you do this. However, this is the last thing I'm going to say about this topic. You should be able to distinguish a character that is a cute little girl versus a character who is being sexualized. This is the last thing I'm going to say about this, and I hope you guys realize, because I'm not going to cover this again because a lot of people are fucking stupid and they're not going to be able to associate the difference between the two, okay? All right. Thank you guys for listening. Let me put this away. Let me take care of my kitty cats, make sure they have food and water, make sure they've got what they need, and then we're going to get Blair Witch going, and we're going to play that for the rest of the night, okay? For at least another hour, okay? All right, give me a second, and we'll have this going. BRB, RB, 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 RB.
latest in a series of disappearances dating back to 1994, when a group of students ventured into the woods near Burkittsville, never to be seen again.
Come on, Bullet. Let's see if we can find a way to contact Sheriff Lanning.
Mm-hmm.